Hi everyone. This weekend we have the Canadian Tabletop Championships, including the Bold Action Championship. I haven't had access to any of the lists, so I don't know what is going on, but I will show you what's going, at least a pack, and I will try to get as much access as I can. I have a list review as well from Wade, who's attending, and I will do that as well. I will links in the description to the Canadian Tabletop Championships and the Bold Action part of it. So let's go and see what's going on. Right, they have this homepage, ctcgc.org, and if you click here, you can access the player pack, which I just did, and the player pack here. There's a lot of good stuff about where to go and when to meet up and all that. They're playing 1,000 points, 16 order dice, and you can use theatre selectors, including Chinese and Australian, and you can have 1 or 2 reinforced platoons, a single theatre platoon, or a single armored platoon. Now, for me, if I was going, I would definitely be betting that a single armored platoon would win this, because armored platoons are just they're very, very good. The same goes for theatre selectors. Compare a single CeeLo Heights theatre selector to 2 regular platoons, and it's actually better. So I would expect, if this is going to be a very competitive event, that either an armored platoon or a theatre platoon wins the event. We don't know. We haven't seen any of the lists, except the one I'm about to show you, which is this one. So this is Wade's British Reinforced Platoon for the Canadian Championships. 15 order dice, 1,000 points. Good order dice count. Regular second lieutenant. I would not do this. Not ever. Unless you buy him an extra man. But you clearly haven't. Do you have a special plan for this, Wade? You can tell me in the comments if you see this. And then 5-man Gurkha paratroopers, submachine guns, veterans, scary blighters, all that stuff. 2 of those. Now, these are not big enough to be assault units. They are more scare the enemy away units. What's the plan here? One of them has rifles, one of them has submachine guns. I don't know what he's thinking. Free artillery observer with an extra man. I think I would let this man go to the lieutenant. Just because that means that you can deploy your lieutenant if you have preparatory bombardment. The forward artillery observer is always safe because he's outside of your deployment zone. And then 6-man rifleman section regulars. 2 of those. Skirmishers. So 2 skirmish sections, 2 Gurkha sections, small. Inexperienced medium mortar. Yeah. Sniper team, regular. Flamethrower team, Pia team, all the teams. This is a mixed bag section of most of this list so far is mixed bag. The Gurkhas, of course, are a weird choice. Like how it's a 25-pounder is really good for Brits. Really, really good. Staghound, yes, also very, very good. It's a tank. It's an 8+. It's close topped. It's a tank. You can even tank assault with it. So, and 2 Bren carriers, 1 for each of the Gurkha units. I know people who run this. I've seen it done. I've seen people do very well with it. I'm not sure I'm personally a fan of having Gurkhas in Bren carriers. Gurkhas are primarily assault units for me. You're paying for the ability to assault. And you're not going to assault if you have 5-man Gurkhas. Because you're not... The unit isn't big enough. Unless you shoot first, and then you need the submachine guns. So that the unit with submachine guns, I understand. The unit with rifles, I don't. Are they going to get out of the Bren carrier and use their rifles at any point? Why? I don't know. And a Stuart. Right. Wade, This has a lot of good elements. You have a mixed bag basically combined with pseudo armor because you got 4 armored vehicles basically. That is the trick here, right? You got a lot of different support for your 4 armored vehicles, and the burden carriers can of course scoot up behind your Stackhound and Steward. Um, I don't think it's the optimized way of running Gurkhas, especially because Wade wrote to me that his national special rule is up and atom. Most of your army will not benefit from having up and atom at all. Um, and the Gurkhas are I'm very, very doubtful that you'll have any benefit from having that. Because if your Gurkhas are being shot at, then you're doing something wrong. You don't have the numbers to sustain casualties in these units and still charge. So I think you would have been better off going with Vengeance as your national special rule, actually, for this build. Um, because that will benefit all the army except the inexperienced medium mortar. So, and I also think that, well, we just saw the opposite. There have been indications that if you're going to run generic reinforced platoons, then you might do better running dual generic reinforced platoons. But I just TO'd Sealand Open, and single platoons actually did come top 10, so I don't know anymore. Um, it is a little light on the infantry. There's not a lot of actual bodies in the infantry sections because you're paying so many points for all the armor that you're bringing here. So the armor is going to have to do your work for you. It's going to really do the work. So let's hope that you don't face off against enemy 9+ armor, because if you do that, you're going to be in trouble. You don't really have the tools to deal with that at range. If you get in close, then your flamethrower and your Piet can start working, and you can start maybe driving up the sides and shooting side armors. Yeah, Wade, good luck, and to everyone going to the Canadian Championships, good luck to you as well. If any of the guys I know from Canada, I know a few guys, um, are going, good luck to you, good luck, run, and I will see you hopefully with more content on this Canadian Championship. Cheers.